Today we are going to see multiplication of decimal numbers exercise 4. So how to multiply the decimal numbers? We have seen addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Similarly, now we are going to see how to multiply the decimal numbers. So here I have taken a question from exercise 4. Question number 1a, 6.25 multiplied by 10. So if any number is multiplied, any decimal number is multiplied by 10, so what we do, see over here, first we are going to write 6.25 multiplied by 10. In the solution you are going to write it like this. Then what you will do, after that you will write 625 upon 100, as there are two decimal places, so here we will write 2 zeros. This we have learned how to convert it into the fraction. We have converted it into the fraction. Now we will multiply it with 10, as 10 is given over here, so we will multiply. Now you can see that there is 1 0 in the numerator and there is 100 in the denominator, so we can cancel only the zeros with this 0. Okay, because 100 is what, 10 into 10, that means 110 is cancelled. Okay, so now here what we can write, 625 upon 10. Now what we have to do, we have to write it in the form of decimal. So first we will write the number. We have seen how to convert the fraction into the decimal. Now as there is 1 0 in the denominator, so we will put the decimal point from the right hand side. Okay, we will count one number and we will put the point and then write the number, so it will be 62.5. so in this way you will multiply. Similarly, if you are going to multiply it by 100, then what you will do, we multiply it with 100, then we will first write the number and we will count how many decimal places are there. 3 decimal places. So in denominator we are going to write 1000 and here it is multiplied by 100, so 1 0 will cancel 1 0 and the other 0 will cancel the other zeros, only the zeros will be cancelled. Okay, so now what is remaining with us, 3835 upon 10. So we are going to write it over here and here we will convert this fraction into the decimal form. Similarly, in the equation 0.05 is given multiplied by 1000. So first you are going to write only the number, as there are zeros, so no need to write zeros over here. You can just directly write the number over there. So 5 upon, but you have to count the number of decimal places. There are 2 decimal places, so in denominator 100 is going to come and it is multiplied by 1000, so 2 zeros will cancel the zeros of the denominator, so it will be 5 into 10 equals to 50. As there is no denominator left, so we can just directly write the whole number over here. So let us see the another question. Question number 2a, 36.5 into 5. We have to find the product. So this is a multiplication of a decimal number by a whole number. So how do we multiply? Okay, so for multiplying, what we will do, we will do the general multiplication like we do. We will write the number without the decimal point. So अगर कोई भी नंबर दिए हो, आपको उनके डेसिमल पॉइंट हटा करके उन्हें डायरेक्टली आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई, व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट, वी मल्टीप्लाई 36.5 by 5, वी हैव गॉट 1825, but we have to put the decimal point also. So see over here. Here how many decimal places are given? Only one decimal place is given. So from the right hand side we will put one decimal point after counting one digit. Okay, तो राइट हैंड साइड से ही काउंट करना है. जितनी डेसिमल प्लेसेस क्वेश्चन में दी गई हैं उतनी ही डेसिमल प्लेसेस को काउंट करके आपको यहाँ पे पॉइंट लगा देना है आंसर में. सो दिस विल बी आवर आंसर. सपोज अगर यहाँ पे 303.65 होता तो 2 डेसिमल प्लेसेस थी, तो हम 2 डिजिट्स को काउंट करके यहाँ पे डेसिमल पॉइंट लगाते, लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है तो पॉइंट यहीं पर लगेगा. Student, now let us see another type of question, multiplication of a decimal number by a decimal number. So अगर decimal number को decimal number से multiply किया जाता है, so what we do? So we can do the general multiplication. There are two methods to multiply it, and this method is explanatory. So first what we will do, we will take any two numbers and we will multiply them without decimal point as we did earlier. तो बिना decimal point के उन्हें आप multiply करेंगे. अब इसको multiply करने के बाद में कौन सा नंबर बचा है, 0.1. आप इस नंबर को, इस प्रोडक्ट को उस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे भी आपको मल्टीप्लाई करते टाइम डेसिमल पॉइंट नहीं लेना है. सो आंसर यू विल गेट दिस आंसर. ओके, सो व्हाट वी विल डू नेक्स्ट? Now here what we are going to do, we are going to count the number of decimal places. So you can see there are 1. After the decimal point we have to count the decimal places. Now you know very well what are decimal places. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. There are 4 decimal places over here. So whatever the answer we will get finally, in that answer we are going to count 4 digits from the right hand side and we will put the decimal point in front of that digit. So since we have got 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, so there are 4 decimal places, so we will count 1, 2, 3, 4 and we will put the point over here. Don't count from this side, you have to count from the right side only. Or there is a second method also. Second method is what? You can group the numbers. Okay, grouping property we have learned. So you can group the numbers and multiply them first. Here also you have to do the same thing. Here you will multiply, but you will do the multiplication in the rough column. Okay, without the decimal point. You will multiply without the decimal point. Now you have taken only these two numbers, so you will count the number of decimal places in these two numbers. So there are 1, 2 and 3 decimal places over here. So in the answer of this one you are going to count 3 digits and put the decimal point. Okay, now you are going to multiply this decimal number by the remaining decimal number. Now when you will multiply, you will get the answer, whatever the answer you will get. Now you will count the number of decimal places. So there are 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can see there are 4 decimal places. So whatever the answer will be of these two decimal numbers without the decimal point, you will write it over here, and as per the decimal places you will count the number of digits in the answer from the right side and put the decimal point. So in this way you can do. But if you are using this method, then you have to show the multiplication in the rough column also, and this column you have to show that which numbers you are going to take first. Okay, so in this way you can multiply. One thing you have to remember, decimal places होंगी उतने ही आंसर में आपको डिजिट्स को काउंट करके राइट हैंड साइड से डेसिमल पॉइंट लगा देना है. फोर्थ वन इज अ कार कवर्स 40.5 किलोमीटर in 1 hour. So distance covered by car, you are going to write distance covered by car in 1 hour 40.5. Now distance, it is asked that how much distance will it cover in 18 hours. So distance covered in 18 hours. तो 1 आवर में 40.5 किलोमीटर कवर करती है, तो 18 आवर्स में कितना कवर करेगी, 40.5 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 18. सेम थिंग यू हैव टू डू. जैसे हम पहले मल्टीप्लिकेशन करते थे, यहाँ पे डेसिमल नंबर्स हैं तो उनका मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो रहा है. सो you will multiply these numbers in the rough column, and whatever the answer you will get, you are going to write it over here with the decimal point. Okay, in kilometer, unit is kilometer, so don't forget to put the unit, and you will write the ending statement. Now question number 5 also you have to do on your own, and all the remaining questions you will do in your fair copy.